Hey guys, reviews and more, back with a quick review, this time on a item from Lidl, L-I-D-L. It's a grocery store based out of Germany, and it's got this amazing center aisle full of random stuff at low prices. In this case, it is on a set of digital night vision binoculars, and they were 80 bucks. So before we get the review started in earnest, as always, please hit the like and subscribe button if you found this video helpful. And from here on out, we'll basically just unbox and review and demonstrate the actual item as best as we are able. So once again, thank you for watching. And this is the Bresser brand night vision binoculars from the Lidl brand, the Lidl store that sells grocery items. Now the basics are included. It comes with 6 batteries, which is always nice, a neck strap, as well as a carrying case. It's always nice when they come with the actual batteries it needs, these 6 AA batteries. It is guaranteed to have a 6-hour battery life at optimum conditions. So if you basically turn up the infrared, it's probably going to lower that. Really, you can probably guarantee it'll have basically between 1 and 6 hours of active use. I would say probably in the neighborhood of 4 hours with consistent use. I didn't do a full battery test because I didn't want to sit there and just have this thing running at full power for 6 hours straight. As far as the actual zoom, it's from 3 times zoom up to 6 times zoom. So you can get some pretty substantial zoom out of this. And it's again, the price point's 80 bucks, so you're getting something pretty cool for not a whole lot of money. Operation's pretty simple. You just got to hold down the power button for a few seconds and you get a little welcome screen right there. And you'll know it does not give you any information about the resolution of the little LCD screen in there. It's not great. It's not HD, obviously, because what's being returned from the infrared camera is not HD. It is going to have the zoom of at least 3 times automatically, obviously, because it's 3 to 6 times zoom. The cover will make sure you have that cover on the front of the lens if you're going to use this during the daytime for any reason. When you take it off, it'll work. That's how you make it work at night and make it work functionally. And this is just a quick focusing test. There's a little scroll dial underneath the actual binoculars that you can adjust. And this is just me adjusting the lights in my own house to see if I can't get this thing to operate or at least turn on momentarily. In a few moments, you'll actually see me using this outside, and you'll basically see me, the first test is just getting it in focus to focus on woods that are about 50 yards away, and then a outdoor play set for a child about 25 yards away. It's certified to go out to 100 meters, so just shy of maybe a little more than 100 yards away is what it's certified for infrared focusing. So you can probably get an image from 100 yards away, but you will see some degrading once you get to that top end of the length. You'll notice it fairly quickly when you actually watch the video of me testing it in the dark. Alright, so we're about to the first test, and this is just what the camera can pick up. It is dead black outside. It's about 9 o'clock at night, and when you focus down, you can see the wooded area in the back. This is on infrared 7. This is the highest level, so this is as bright as it's going to get at about 50 yards away. It's just some woods in the back, nothing too crazy. And obviously you can see there is some degradation just in the quality. It's not super high quality or HD. You can actually see some of the pixels in there. And what you probably are also seeing right now is the flickering. That flickering is not the result of the binoculars or anything being wrong with them as it cycles through this infrared levels. That is a result of actually an infrared camera that I have on my house where the infrared sensor is malfunctioning. So it's basically blinking. That's actually another infrared source off in the distance that's impacting the view on the infrared binoculars here. So that's not the binoculars. The binoculars work fine. And this is going from 3 to 6 times zoom. Fairly good, fairly decent, nothing too amazing. It's not an HD LCD screen, so you're not going to expect super high quality, but it is still pretty good. Alright, now we're going to film something a little bit closer. This is about 25 yards away at the furthest it is. And right there you see my neighbor's house just barely in the distance, and it's not picking up much light on my camera. And once we get down to here, that's what you'll see. So basically you're seeing just blackness and then you get that much sharper image. Obviously it's closer, so there's less degradation in the infrared and what the infrared camera can receive, so it's a lot sharper. So at 25 yards away, that's what you're basically going to see. At 50, what you saw with those leaves in the woods, that's what you're going to see. And about 40-ish yards away is going to be a demonstration of just motion capture. It's going to be you walking out into the distance into the woods, and that'll give you an idea what it looks like with motion, as well as a human, basically a human form would look like at that distance. Alright, so first we got to wait for the motion sensor lights on my property to go off, and then we can go ahead and film and test this accurately. Again, this is about 9 o'clock at night, and gosh, I got to lose some weight. Feeling kind of fat. Alright, but basically it works very, very well considering it's $80. This is about as cheap as I've ever seen a set of night vision binoculars that weren't like Alibaba or something goofy from eBay or China. I will say one of the biggest flaws I have to it really is the fact that it uses batteries. I would have expected that at this point everything would just be a lithium battery contained to it, but you know, it might have just been a shipping issue. Might have been cheaper to ship these items to repackaged here, because I'm sure they're made overseas. So there's me on camera. So that's about as good as in focus as you can get it about 40-ish yards away. That big oak tree back there, that's about 50. So fairly decent. The battery life on it is again guaranteed about 6 hours, and overall I like the purchase. It's a good item for 80 bucks, and the warranty on it is for 5 years, so I think overall it's a pretty good item. Again, thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button if you found the video helpful, and have a great day.